welcome back to another episode of Hot Seat Streets Interview. So today I'm at Wisma Geylang and I'm gonna go around and ask people what do their thoughts on materialistic man or woman. Let's go.
In my opinion, someone who is being materialistic, right, I feel that they want to enjoy a better quality of life. I mean, being in Singapore, everything is very competitive. There's no wrong when you work hard and you want to reward yourself for the things that you want to have based on the needs and wants. Yeah, so I think it's fine, honestly, because that will actually only make them feel better and be a better version of themselves and better quality of life.
Personally, I feel like if I'm asking for even more than what I can afford, I think that is considered materialistic for myself. But other than that, I think as long as you are spending within your means or looking after your partner within the means, I think it's okay lah. Not really materialistic.
To me, right, I think someone who is materialistic is like money, about wealth. They care a lot about wealth and all that. Yeah.
For me, it's like people who, same as others, like care more about like physical things that they have over, let's say like moral values or like relationship with people and memories, things like that. Yeah.
I think it's people who care more about like worldly possessions, like money or like assets, rather than their own morals.
Somebody that gain satisfaction through materials lah, be it a watch, be it shoes, be it clothing ke, bag ke. Yeah, somebody that gain satisfaction out of that.
Materialistic ni yang saya tahu lah, dia adalah macam bertuankan money lah. Kalau contoh kan, tak ada duit, dia tak boleh carry on that relationship.
I feel it's equally across both gender. Let's talk about gender equality. And given this current state of Singapore right now, where everything is improving at a faster pace, and we ourselves want a better things for ourselves and family member, that's why people term us as materialism lah.
I do agree with him as well. It's equally among all gender, but most importantly, I think it's still whether how you position yourself lah.
I think in today's society, materialistic people can be equally among both men and women, but it also depends on like each person.
It's quite hard to say. I think it really depends on person to person. But I think like it's quite equal lah. Can't really like divide it by the gender.
I don't think it matters about the gender. It's more of who wants to be seen as like well off. And I think both genders, they also want to like seem more wealthy and financially stable. So yeah, both can be materialistic, I guess.
I think it's equally both. Not necessarily ladies ataupun men. Diorang tahu apa yang diorang nak.
For me, I think more to ladies. Because you see ladies, they have so many different bags, so many different shoes. Most men in general, I think just have 2 or 3 pairs of shoes. One bag that they maybe use for 2-3 years. Tunggu sampai koyak rabak baru tukar. Wallet pun 3-4 tahun. My wallet tak tukar selagi tak koyak, tak tukar. But ladies, so many different bag. Hari ni nak kena pakai ni bag, hari tu nak pakai another bag. Then sampai sometimes kunci rumah ni boleh hilang. Pasal tak tahu which bag the kunci is.
Nowadays, woman memang nak cari rich man, rich guy kan. Tapi ada juga man cari rich woman. Bagi saya dua-dua lah, lelaki perempuan kan. Tapi kat dunia ni ada jumpa lelaki kaya, perempuan kaya. Jadi dia ada yang nak jalan singkat kan.
Okay, I mean, as a common saying, right, love cannot exist without bread. Personally, as a man, I'm married with my wife. I think it's a man's responsibility to put bread on the table to make our love flourish in a better love, you know. So that's always what I felt like as a man, right? You know, it doesn't matter whether who earns more, but men just have to take up more responsibility for the family.
Don't think I experienced that much because I think normally when I do consider, it's always more of an equal. Like it's all gender equality. So just spending within your means, lor.
Okay, so I basically had this one friend. She always wear like branded and really expensive designer stuff. And whenever I go thrifting, she would say like, "Oh, why are you wearing such like smelly, dirty clothes that other people already wear?" And she stopped talking to me like after a while because she said I wasn't on her standards in terms of appearance. And she would be like, "If I hang out with you, you're gonna like bring my aura down or whatever." So yeah, she stopped hanging out with me, and she basically got together with like this other bunch of girls who would always wear designer stuff.
Have you encountered?
No, I don't have confirm.
No lah, I never encounter any lah.
So zaman sekarang ni, kalau kita tak ada apa-apa, memang boleh buat apa-apa. Contohlah kita baru habis belajar, contohnya fresh grad. Lepas tu awak nak meminang anak dara orang. Jadi mak ayah tak yakin betul. Mak ayah untuk anak dara siapa pun dia akan nak stability. I always keep this quote. Once the man has something, he got love.
to say that depends on who you mix with, the social circle. Like obviously you want positive and good influence of who you hang out with, same feather flock together, right? So with that in mind, right, you wouldn't want to mix with someone who are of a different principle as you are, so that you can choose the partner within that social circle that suits you, that you can see in the values in them as your lifelong partner.
I think it all comes to how you are brought up also. Maybe if you are much more from a privileged family, maybe you might expect even more.
Yeah, I agree, especially in Singapore context today. You know, with inflation, everything is so expensive. A lot of people are becoming more money-minded nowadays. They care a lot about wealth, about monetary possessions, you know, and when they want to look for partners, they want to make sure they live, you know, a good life, a comfortable life, and maybe some people, you know, they wouldn't want to like work as much, so they would rely heavily or depend heavily on their partners to get the money for them. So yeah, I believe, yeah, it does affect a lot of relationships.
I don't think it's bad to be like a little materialistic when you're finding your partner, because like love alone won't help you survive in Singapore. And I don't think it's bad to like want a partner who can help provide for you, but I don't think it should, like your whole entire financial situation shouldn't depend on just one partner. If you want a man that is well-to-do, I think you should also be well-to-do in some rights of your own. Yeah, well, I don't think it's bad to be materialistic. The problem starts when you start to like treasure someone's financial status and their wealth over their personality or like moral values.
Yes, of course lah. Kalau the lady nak kena every time tukar bag, tukar tudung, tukar kasut, branded, man pun nak kena fikir 2-3 kali. Ni aku kalau kahwin 5-10 tahun aku nak kena kerja, nak kena, you know, feed this thirst of hers. Okay.
Betul lah, I also agree with that. Especially kalau let's say the man also yang materialistic and then lady start, then you nak kena on par dengan dia. And then for the man pula, of course dia punya mentality is bila kita dah kahwin nanti dah ada anak sendiri, kalau isteri masih macam gitu, it's very difficult to kawal nafsu dia pasal dia dah terlalu used to it.
Maybe yes or maybe not. Saya tak pernah kahwin. Kalau contoh kita dalam first dating, lelaki tu tak ada duit, dia macam insecure jugalah. Jadi materialistic dia kena ada sikit lah.
Okay, that's all for today's Streets interview. If you have any thoughts regarding about materialistic women and men, don't forget to drop down your comment. What's your thought? By the way, don't forget to follow us at AK Creative in TikTok and don't forget to listen HotSeat Podcast at Spotify. Shada Thursday signing out. Bye.
HotSeat Podcast.